Hey Doodles, it's Smurf here. And yeah, I thought I'd just do a voiceover over this because obviously this is a speed through of me completing the Lego bonsai tree, which obviously is something a little bit different, probably confusing the YouTube algorithm as usual, but I've decided I'm pretty good at that. Yeah, my channel was doing a little bit better than it is now. And then I had that month or so off where I was sick and all of that, and yeah, since I've been back, I've only been getting like a handful of views per video. So I'm not too worried about it, if you get what I mean. I'm just like, it would be nice if more people could see the content, because obviously I have the intention that it should be enjoyable for other people to watch. But I don't know, maybe I'm just making this channel for myself. I have no idea. Anyway, I have been probably overthinking things a little bit too much when it comes to the channel. Like, there are so many things that I would like to do and put out, but I always kind of like, how would you put it? I like overestimate myself, which is kind of really weird because you'd think I'd be underestimating myself, right? But no, overestimating how much stuff that I can actually do all by myself. So the thing I've found the most interesting about trying to, have a YouTube channel is that you end up getting really how would you say it? Like, you should have tunnel vision, right? You should have tunnel vision and a clear path. But on your YouTube journey, it seems that you end up branching off into all these other things and you lose a bit of direction. And when you lose that direction, your channel starts to suffer. And then you start to suffer because you feel like you're stagnating because you're not seeing any improvement or any change in your channel, but you're putting all this effort in. So the thing I've figured out is I've got all these good intentions for all this stuff that I would like to do, but the editing process and all the SEO and all of the complicated YouTube things have just sucked the joy out of the YouTube channel for me. I used to be quite pumped about the idea of like, oh, I'm going to get up and I'm going to shoot this video and get this video done and, put that out and it's going to be great and heaps of people are going to see it. And that's not really reality. But, and you sit there and you think you can do 2 videos in that day and you can't. Like, depending on what the video is, obviously. But a lot of the time I think I can and I can't. So I've been spending a lot of time trying to figure out how to streamline this so that I can focus more on the creative side and the joyous side of my YouTube channel rather than all the bloody administrative type stuff, So when I say administrative, like all the editing and all of that stuff, that's the boring bit, I wish I was better at video editing, or I've learned a lot and I could learn a lot more, but I'm not really that interested in it. It's not what I'm here for. I'm happy to learn slowly over time, and that's fine, but I just wish it was easier somehow. So I use my all my Mac devices for recording, and I've discovered that it's I want more angles. Like, so you can see in this video I've got the side view angle that's coming from my iPhone, and then the above angle is my iPad that I've got on a shelf that's above my desk that my light's mounted to. Anyhow, so that's what I've had and that's what I've used since I started my YouTube channel. It's just my Apple devices. So problem with your Apple devices is, like, so I've got a MacBook Air as well. I can't just plug in my iPhone and my Mac into my MacBook and have it recognize them as webcams. If Apple did that, life would be so much easier. So anyway, I've spent time looking for apps that would allow me to do that. And I found an app that would recognise my iPad because, there's plenty out there that will do it for your iPhone, but not for your iPad. So I found one that would do it for my iPad. And, I've got to pay for this app. Like it's a subscription. So anyway, I got it, tried the free version, and then I got the pro version. And the pro version will allow me to, have my iPhone plugged in, my iPad plugged in, my iPod plugged in as cameras, but it won't let you use them at the same time. So anyway, then what you have to do is put that into the software called OBS. Well, that's what I'm using. So that's open broadcast software. So people use it for live streaming, and you can also use it for recording. So the beauty about the OBS software is, in theory, if they would come up as individual webcams, I could put them as scenes in the software and just flick between them, and it'd be fine. But because of the limitation of this app that I've got, I have to switch between them in that app, and then that app has to be a scene in OBS. So that's what I've done in the first part of this video. The second part of this video, where I've got the the desk overlay there in the corner, like right now, that's 2 full-length streams of video with my iPhone and my iPad because I couldn't be bothered switching between them in this app. But in the first part of the video, I was using that. So it works. So I've learned that it works the way I want it to. So that's cool. So now I've gone and invested in a couple of things. And the thing that's irking me out a little bit is it's just for the YouTube channel. Now, I don't make any money from my YouTube channel. I occasionally sell some of my Swatch charts through my Gumroad page, and that's the only money I make. So I think in total since, I've been on YouTube for about 19 months, I think I've made about $50. So that's all well and good. But, so this investing in cameras is kind of a little bit scary. I have no problem buying art products, like pencils or whatever, because I know I'm going to use them regardless. But these webcams and stuff, they're not cheap. Anyway, so I've bought a couple of webcams, and now, for what I do know, I should be able to plug them into my Mac and have them as individual sources on the OBS software. So then I'll be able to flick between scenes with OBS itself, which is fine. But then you want it to be easy and quick so that you can do it while you're sitting at your desk and your hands are full when you're doing art videos. So you're trying to colour and whatnot. So I needed it to be easy. So what I discovered was streamers, online streamers, they use these things called Elgato Stream Decks. So I've ordered a mini one, so it's only got 6 buttons on it because I don't think I need 15. And so I'm waiting for that and the webcams to turn up, and then I'll get all of that set up and figured out, and then hopefully I'll be able to shoot my content all in one hit and virtually be able to get away without editing at all. And that'll be great. That'll make things just so much easier. It'll just be a case of recording it, maybe chucking it in iMovie and giving it a quick little chop. Highly doubtful though. And then uploading it straight to YouTube. So it should make things much faster, and then I'm hoping that a bit of joy will come back for me. Because I'll be actually spending most of my time actually doing the fun creative stuff, or the colouring, or the drawing, or all the good things, and the stuff that I want to be able to enjoy the content I'm making, whereas I haven't been lately. So yeah, that's the topic of choice today. So hopefully we will see things start to change a little bit for you doodles, and what content I'm getting out there. So yeah, thanks guys for bearing with me, and yeah, I'm hoping this investment in these webcams and this little stream deck is gonna I don't think it'll grow my channel. I don't think it will help with that at all. But I do hope that it makes it easier for me to produce content, because that is what I really need right now. So anyway, guys, keep on doodling. See you next time.